I I got to debate Don Young down in Juneau on Thursday at the Chamber of Commerce. And then there was a little joke played on us by Alaska Airlines. We got to ride, sit next to each other on the ride back. So we had a conversation for about an hour and a half there on the plane. And what it convinced me of is that I have done the right thing by running against him. I listened to him. He's a congenial enough man when he's not on camera. And I just listened to what he's worse than that. He's got a lot of mean-spirited ideas behind him. And I listened to it. I listened to what he thinks about the future, about the past, and he's just completely out of touch with what's going on today. He's locked back there about 40 years from today. He doesn't believe that there's a problem with the environment. He doesn't believe that there's a problem with the economy. Doesn't believe that we need to work together with people. One of the things that I asked him about at the debate, I said he's been bragging about being Obama's worst enemy. He's been bragging about being Harry Reid's worst enemy. He's been bragging about being Nancy Pelosi's worst enemy. He's the trial lawyer's worst enemy. He's the environmentalist's worst enemy. I said, Don, who are your friends? Who are you going to work with? Who are you going to get these things done with? How are you going to get Anwar open? He says, well, I've passed it 9 times out of the Congress. But do we have Anwar open? No, we don't. Because he never did put the sweeteners in there so that the environmental community could sign on to it, or that the rest of the people could see their way clear to compromise, because they never wanted to compromise. That's what I've been doing in Juneau for the last 10 years, is finding a way for both sides to win. And that's what we're going to have to do if we want to change things in Washington, is find a way for both sides to win, both sides to prosper, both sides to have a good future to go toward. Now, there are an awful lot of things that need to be done, and the world is changing. We're going to have 2 billion more people in the world in 20 years. My family's down there, and a whole lot of kids that they went to school with and friends that they grew up with. That's what the future is, and I want to have a great future for them. I want them to have as good a future as I had when I came up the highway in 1975. It was a really exciting time coming to Alaska. I know I looked like Tom Joad in the Grapes of Wrath. Yeah, that's what it was. Hauling my travel trailer up the highway. But when I got here, there was so much opportunity, and nobody asked me who my dad was. Nobody asked me, what college I had gone to or what fraternity I'd been in. All they wanted to know was what I could do for them, what I could get done. I said, well, I can climb, tie, walk high, or weld it, cut it, stack it. I can do it. And that's what they needed back on the pipeline. Well, then now there are new skills. The world has changed once again. It's technology today. But there are a lot of other things that are going to change. Food production is going to be something that Alaska is going to have to look at, because this is one of the last great areas that we're not utilizing for food production. What I tell people in the legislature is words from Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky said that the difference between him and the rest of the hockey players was not that he skated to where the puck was. He anticipated to where the puck was going to be. We've got to look ahead. Don Young's not looking ahead. I'm trying my best to look ahead and decide where it is that we, not only where we're going, but where we want to go. And I really appreciate the help of all you folks that are helping me to get there so that we can make those decisions for our future, for our kids, for our grandkids, and succeeding generations. And thank you so much for everybody coming, and thanks for the help.